In this video, I'm going to show you just some very basic things that you can do in WeVideo. To begin with, you'll notice up in the top left, we're going to use stock media. One nice thing about WeVideo is that if you don't want to use your own stuff, you can choose from free material to use already online. When you find what you want, you can just click on it, grab it, and bring it down to the video track. Typically, just start off using video track 1 for the primary videos. To edit any video track, if you hover on it, you'll see pencil appears. If you click on that pencil, there are a number of things that you can do. The very first screen, as you can see, you can change the size, rotation. The second screen allows you to do some panning and zooming, sort of if you're familiar with iMovie, they call it the Ken Burns effect. So you can have your start position and then your end position, if you want to be able to zoom in, and then you can preview what that looks like. And there we go. I guess this clip is a little longer than I thought, but as you can see now, it is zooming, pulling out to its final position. The next one is for just making some changes to the look. And then the final thing that you have control over is the speed. So if this clip is longer than you want to spend, but you want the whole clip, obviously you can make it faster. And there we go. When you have everything done and you like it, you click Save Changes, and that'll bring you back to your timeline. To cut a clip down, it's really simple. You just place your cursor on the left or right, and you drag. And you can see there, I've just taken off about 5 seconds from that clip. That's all you need to do in order to edit. In order to take something out of the middle, if you drag your playhead to whatever point you want to split the clip at, you'll notice on that blue playhead that you have a little scissors icon. You can trim out pieces and then hit the garbage can, and now I've taken out that middle chunk and I can move that stuff back together. Right. Another thing that you can do is fade in and fade out. Again, when you hover on it and you have your black strip there, if you click on that second line icon, it'll give you both for video and if you have audio, a line that allows you to have the clip fade in, fade out. So as you can see, I just made that fade in, and then as it gets further into it, it fades out. I can drag those a little closer, and then finally, if I want to add some text, you'll see up in my toolbar, it's to the right of my media. You can add text that is in motion. You can add text that's static. I'm going to try some static text just over that first clip. Again, I hit my toolbar, and this is where I can go to actually type in the words that I want, and having a little bit of typing issue. Sorry about that. Wow, a canyon. Okay, there's a number of different fonts to choose from. We'll just try one of these first ones here. And then, of course, you can change the color. You can bold it. You can change the size of it. All right, that line height was very big, bigger than I wanted, so I shrank that up. Maybe play around with the color a little bit, and let's get this thing even bigger. That looks good. Okay. And similarly with this one, if I wanted to zoom in or zoom out or pan across, I can do that. That looks good. Okay, let's see how that works out. I'm just going to center that a little bit, and here's the preview. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to click Save Changes, and now there it is. I have it as part of my movie. add audio, of course. So in order to add audio, um, you'll notice up on your toolbar here, the fourth one over is audio, and you have a number of free choices. And you can check out what they sound like. So here we have the rock and roll. Here we have something a little bit lighter. You can add in sound effects and things as well. If you don't like the free music options, you can also upload your own. We haven't talked about uploading yet, but if you go to My Media and import, you can pull up anything that you have on your desktop. So if you have some music, or if you want to pull something from YouTube to MP3, that's something that you can easily figure out. So actually, if you look at these are the things that I've put on. I do have some music here. So when you find what you like, it's just like with a video clip, you just grab it, drag it, and now you can play, see how this sounds. In this video, I'm going to show you just some very basic things that you can do. Okay, so obviously one problem is that it's way too loud for my narration that I'm giving. If you'll notice here on the audio, there's a blue line that runs across it. That is the volume level. And so it's simply, you can drag that down to wherever you think it needs to be in order for it to not completely compete with the other audio tracks that you might have. In this video, I'm going to show you just some very basic that things. Seems a little bit better. You can also mess around and have different levels at different points. So if around in the middle, I want this audio to get louder, I just click on it, I get another circle, and I can bring it from 26% up to 80%. And then maybe I want it to slowly fall back down to 26%. I can pull this over, hear how that sounds. In position, if you want to be able to zoom in, and then you can preview. Okay, and of course, with anything that I do, if I decide I'm not crazy about how that sounds, I can always hit my back button, and it'll take away those things. And then finally, the other thing you can do with audio, just like with video, is if there's more than I need, I can just simply drag down to wherever the audio should end. Or if it's that there's a part of the audio in the middle that I'm not crazy about, I can do my old clip splitting, by bringing my blue playhead to wherever I need it to be, cut that clip a couple times, and then I can toss out that part and bring that in. And that's how you add audio.